Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Realm with the Bros, and today I'll be talking to you about some of the videos that I've been doing, which is sad right now because the two videos that I was making got deleted. Out of all this time, I finished one editing and it was fully ready to be posted onto YouTube, but it was deleted on accident due to my stupidity. And then the other two videos, the videos needed to be edited for those were all deleted. So I lost 3 full clips and full videos of YouTube videos, just 4 episodes of Realm with the Bros, which is saddening because there's a part 1 and part 2 of Bro Monument. Part 1 was amazing. I loved explaining it to you guys, but y'all will never find out about it. So today, we will be showing you a better version of that, which is a realm tour. Peyton gave me this idea early on, a couple months, or like a month ago, as of now, because as of right now, I haven't been on in a good bit. And it's a good time to get a refresher with everything that we've built on this world. So, let's get started. Now the first tour will be the Lord of the Rings castle. So, if you guys have been long enough with me, you would know this is my first build I've done on this world, or first build I was planning to do on this world. This Christmas tree is from Christmas, so don't worry about it too much. And this is the front entrance right here, as of right now. And this is the main common area where people have come in, used the sheep farm, and technically it's all done in now, and close to the original thing, and then a little hallway that goes underneath. That goes always back to the bunker, which I will be showing you later on in the video. And then my little cubby hole, but that's a little secret to me. So let's get back to the next part, which is the creeper farm right here. The creeper farm inside this base produces creeper ammo, or like whatever you want, for the rockets, and provides all this AFK section for you. And all the way down there is my little villager thing and my future plans that I never got to. Now, the little city inside the castle. Now, this was all purposely made by Peyton Ewald. This dude literally came in and literally built this city right here, which we had plans to finish this whole entire build, but I stopped before he finished, and he just decided not to do it anymore just because I didn't finish it, which was my fault. Because this 100% looks so cool, this little town inside of this whole entire Lord of the Rings build right here. Just look at this, like, man, this little town inside of like one part of the castle is so cool. And we were going to do different layers which describe the wealthy, so like it kept on getting more higher. As you got higher, the more wealthy you got, and the more expensive the houses got. And right over here is the infinity blast right here. You see that? It just goes down, and then it goes down even more. And then now onto the top area of the base, which has the nether portal sword, which Peyton Ewald created on top of this, which I never had planned, or like I had planned to put a portal, but not all the way up here, but a little bit farther back, close to the castle part, which I was going to build the cathedral/castle. But he built it right here, and it's been a staple to the world. We don't use this portal anymore because piglins spawn in from right over here all the time now. And then let's get down here. I didn't want to show you that too much, but this is the main common area, the main entrance, and the main grounds of the build. This front part was going to be used for a lot of farms and stuff, but people kept on griefing different parts. Just like this chicken farm right here, there's no more chickens because someone killed them all. And then this cow farm too. They killed them all. About only left 2 in there, which is stupid because you only can do 1 at a time now. But that's the Lord of the Rings. Now the second build of today that I'll be showing off is the clay castle build. This clay castle build was shown in a video of me creating it early on and was posted onto YouTube already and has gotten a pretty good amount of views overall. And this is the clay castle build right here. And overall, now this is also a XP farm, which you can come AFK or like not really AFK too much because it will lag out the server if those piglins get in there. And this provides XP and numerous amounts for the player, and overall as a benefit factor due to the potato XP glitch no longer being in game. So overall, this clay castle build is a stellar and icon to the whole entire realm with the bros. Now it's time for the breathtaking bro monument that I had 2 episodes ready for, but wasn't able to upload due to the deletion of the videos and the footage for these videos. And now time for the bro monument. Now this has been something that I've been wanting to show you guys for the longest time, because this is something that I've worked really hard on during the tutorial video to show you guys how to build this. And now it's technically gone, the tutorial video for y'all guys. But the first picture right there is Alex's guy, his NPC that he uses a bunch, or used a bunch. And then the second person is my guy, which it doesn't look like me at all, but like that's my original skin that I used. And then the next one is Peyton's skin, the one that he got from Realms Plus. And then the next one, that is Iceman's skin, Raphael's skin, that he uses all the time. Oh no, that's Raphael's skin right there. And then that's Lucas's skin, and that's Xavier's skin right there. It's crazy how much information you can get and how much detail you can put into these builds right here to show the faces of each individual. It's hard sometimes to get like something like this right here. And then some, like that one, like Peyton's third one from the left, is one of the hardest ones I've ever created because that thing was so, like, it was all one color and it was hard to do. And then all this landscaping right here took the longest time, and that was one part to itself. So the first part was the first 3 heads and the landscape, and the second part was the next 3 heads and then the next part of the landscape, which this landscaping brings it out, makes this whole entire build shut out for visitors to see throughout the land. Now time for the original build, Debunker. One of my favorite things about this whole entire world. This is the first place that was ever built on the server. This little shack slash bunker. It goes underneath the ground and provides home rest for for every individual on the server. At some point has provided help for everyone. And this little shack right over here, this is Payne's little shack that he created early on. He was never originally part of the bunker group, which he stayed in the shack most of the time, but the bunker became something that everybody used no matter what, because there was trading, villager trading, everything. And then there was this little courtyard right here also, which was made later on after the bunker to help keep creepers out. And now this is the main common area. This has changed from being a little sit and relax area from right over here. A little chair used to be over here with the table, and then from just over here to a little food dispenser or a little fridge for people to just get food out of, which was for the public. And then these two cooking machines, free cookers for your meat, for like steak and all that kind of stuff. And then the community chest right over here. And then it goes all the way down here. Used to be full stairs, but now is used for villager trading. And then the thing that held the egg for the longest time no longer is in do. And then the infinite lava machine for good. And then residents of Andrew, who never even came, never did nothing. Only came on for one day and left. Then Josh right over here. Humble abode to Josh, and then Lucas's room right here. And then Professor X's room. And then Henry's room right here. And it was also part of Peyton's room, the other Peyton's room. Which he used to live on this hallway also. The other Peyton. Not the Peyton that I always talk about though. But everybody has lived down this hallway at some point, usually. Except for Peyton Ewald. And then the community nether portal right here. That takes you to the nether. And then finally, the last part of this whole entire build is the villager trading call. As of right now, we're moving all these villagers into a new rightful place, hopefully. Safe as of right now, hopefully. Because I saw all these tracks going all the way around. But hopefully all these guys are safe in their new home. Because this used to be the villager trading home that was used by everyone on the server. No matter what direction you came from, everyone has used this trading call in some sort of fashion. Just to get mending, which most definitely everyone has used it for mending about. Except for Andrew, who has never even used anything. Literally, it was on for one day and then left. And then everyone else. And then this is the community yard right here. And the clock that rings right as bedtime, right as you can sleep. Which you can never hear it though. It's hard to hear. Half the time you can barely even hear it. And this is the community yard. And then the farm person right here with the wheat and the sand. And this is the farm, which someone actually took up all the crops for some reason. Okay, they have this stuff right here. Good. Because I don't know why, but this used to be a community farm where you could get food, supplies, and for trading villagers. Because potatoes, 5-6 potatoes, 4 emerald. Pretty good deal. If you just have a little farm right out here. And then, finally, the little lake right here. This lake has been here since close to the beginning. But this is man-made, if you didn't know that. Because if you look underneath, this looks like a generic Minecraft. Like before the ocean or water update. But it was made by me, man-made, a long time ago, early on. Which I was just, okay, let me just make a build. I was like, okay, it needs a lake over here, so, yeah. Then our little sugarcane farm, automatic sugarcane farm, that has broken. Yeah, that was kind of a rough time. And now we have all the sugarcane back around this. And then we have the infinite potato farm, which is dead now. As of February 18th, 2022. The worst thing that has ever happened to the server. Now onto one of the biggest projects that I've seen on the server. The castle. This little castle on top of the mountain. One of the biggest things I've ever saw on this world, which was really cool to see because I didn't know how this would happen, because we were like, man, this is crazy as it is. This whole entire build right here, even though that's not much, it's iconic structure to the whole entire server, which if you see and look from down below, you will see it from everywhere. Even though it's raining right now, you will see it from everywhere in this valley, because this is the most iconic structure, because it's just on the hill and you will see it, and it's literally just like a barrier to what lies beyond the grave. And that was created by Raphael and his mastery of these big structures. And now on to the best, or one of the best and most detailed builds on the whole entire server, is Payne's Ewalt's Cathedral. This cathedral is one of the biggest, one of the coolest things and most detailed things on the server. It's crazy how much detail he's put into this. And you can see the dragon egg at the end. And you're wondering, why is there a dragon egg at the end over there and over here? I don't know why, but man. And this is the cathedral right here. This is one of his most recent projects right here that he just finished. And overall, it's one of the coolest too. With the chiseled textures on the flooring, and then the upper roof textures of the copper. To the windows, there are different types of colors. And then the staple in the whole entire build, the dragon egg right here in the middle. Now, the next build that I'm showing y'all is a cave build. This one's going to be hard to have a time lapse real quick on it to show you the highlights of this build, but this build is massive, crazy, and so cool. And what you're seeing right now is just one part of it. And you're like, man, that's cool, but it gets better than that. Look at this right here. And you just fly down right here, and then we're going into the main part now. The main big build, the underground cave, the underground forest, the stone man, the purple tree forest, and then to the iron temple below the surface of Deep Slate, with the enchanting table at the top, which provides bookcases. This build is all in one. Provides you with so many different things. The portal that goes to our portal complex right over here. And then all these pathways to get back up to the top. This has been a big staple into our world of the underground world. And hopefully we have more builds like this, because this is amazing. And overall has brought so much enlightenment into the world. And so many cool features. Awesome. Which Payne has built, also added onto the cathedral and the cave system, is this little seaside town, the docking town over here, and with the little castle over here that he's made also, which is crazy how much detail and how much time he's put into this, because look at all this detail he's put into it. Look at this little town. The little houses are all custom made, each one in their own simple way. And this is, you have to remember, this is all survival also. Interior, yeah, we don't worry about the interior at all, because like, man, this exterior brings so much life to the whole entire build. And then the little wizard power right over here that's connected to the castle. This whole entire big build has taken him a long time. The last time I was on the world, he was just now working on this little bridge. He was like right there to that pillar and was fixing to go onto that island right there to do that part. This is the whole entire pathway to get to the thing. Little thing. And then this is the little common area with rabbits. I didn't even know that there was rabbits. I don't know if he brung that one in here. And then the little tiniest banners, the little appraisal night / medieval banners right there. And then his little chest room all the way back here. One of the coolest things about the whole entire build for me, like, is this chest room. This is so cool for me because it just looks so cool. Like, it's so detailed, everything is. And this is the whole entire build. And you know it's Peyton's when you see a P on it. Yeah, he's built this whole entire thing. It's the coolest thing, one of the coolest things he's ever built. Like, there's so many things he's built on this world. And compared to my stuff, he's making me look lazy right now with how much stuff he's added onto the world. This part of the whole entire world has some cool builds within it. This part of this world was created by Raphael, who created the Razor Crest from, you know what? The Mandalorian, one of the top shows on Disney Plus. And I would say one of the best shows, I would say, in the longest time. Or one of those stellar shows on Disney Plus, easily one of the best shows ever. As of right now. This Razor Crest was taking him such a long time. We remember the process. He was taking days upon days just to create this thing. From detail on the photos and videos that he was copying. And also, this provides as another portal to get back to the nether or nether pathway. And then he was creating this sand monument. More of a Star Wars Tatooine look, which he decided not to do just because Sam was getting on his last nerves because, yeah, you see the Razor Crest, that took a long time, and now this took a long time too. Even though there's no purpose in this building at all, it's still an icon to the desert, and is a big statue to you arriving to the desert, which is 10,000 blocks away. 3,000 by 10,000 blocks away from our spawn. Whew, craziest thing ever. This whole entire pathway was built by me, Peyton, Lucas, Xavier, Alex, and a lot of people. Most definitely, the main contributor to this pathway to get all the way over here is Peyton, which was the Ice Highway, which overall helped us so much. But this build over here is Raphael's, and everything else is just a mystery. And now on to one of the final places I'll show you today is the Mega Base land that Alex, Xavier, and Lucas were going to work on to create a Mega Base. 4 plots, a trading zone with villagers, and then 3 destination zones for each person's land for a custom mega build. Would have been a mega build in total by what they would have created all together. And this is all of what they have in general. Alex's build right over here. A pickling farm. And nothing was finished over here. Except for the wall, some parts of the wall. And now this thing, I do not know what that thing is. And it looks like he's coming up with a new thing. He's planning on building over here. And then, wherever I can find Xavier's base, or Lucas's base that he was creating this whole entire time, the Jedi Temple, which I don't know if it's here anymore. It doesn't look like it, at least. I think the Jedi Temple was taken down. Places this one, so that's kind of saddening. That thing was taking a long time. It had a whole entire the base done, but was never finished. And this thing is now being built, and most likely will never be finished either. This whole entire land over here, to me and Peyton, are like the dead zones at this point, because whenever you go out this far, you barely come back on. Xavier and Lucas came out here and never have came back the same. And barely have gone on. Two guys who have been active daily, never seen again. Just because coming out here. But I like this little base right here. One of the biggest influences to my builds now is this little base right here, because this thing is so detailed inside. It looks so good because it looks like a barn, or like where you're going to have like maybe a party or something like that. Like those old what was it? Scrooge, little Christmas Story, the animated one where he's in the barn and they were having a party after working on Christmas Eve. And it's just so cool and so joyful. And you see the roof, and it's just so detailed. And this reminds me of it. And then everything else on the wall, and these color-coordinated blocks everywhere just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Because this is so cool in general. Everything in here is just so detailed and so cool. And you can tell that used to be the Jedi Temple over there. And now looks like it's going to be Alex's new build somehow. And this is where we're at compared to the other plots of land. So this is the mega base over here. We have given you the full world tour about that little place up there. I don't even know what it is, so I can't really talk about that too much. I think it's at Alex's base, and then over here on the side, that's something in progress. Hopefully it will get done. I think Alex is creating it also. But the world is still ever expanding from this point on. And there's still some things y'all do not know about. Or like technically one thing that y'all do not know about that I'm creating that will hopefully be in the next episode. Because this thing is a big project that I've been working on for the longest time. This is one of the main reasons why I haven't posted a video in the longest time. Just because how massive this project is, how expansive it is, and how universal it is for people of all around the world. People everywhere know what this is. But until next time, this was supposed to be episode 3. In the 3 videos that I had to edit, or the 2 that I had to edit, that were fixing to be posted. But now, y'all will get a tour of this place, hopefully in the next episode. But I'll see you all next time, in the next episode of Realm with the Bros. Bye.